Hello everyone, it's Pam here with Tattered Paper and Lace, and I am coming to you today for another Margarete Miller challenge, weekly challenge, and we're on week 40. I will just say that I am recording this on Thursday. This is the 26th, yeah, so the 26th, and we are expecting horrendous storms in Georgia from the Hurricane Helena. And we live in central Georgia, and the winds are going to get up to at least 40 miles per hour, they say. Hopefully, maybe not quite that bad when it actually is all said and done. So we have prepared, and we're ready, and we may have power outages. So I'm doing this video today, and by the time you're seeing this, all those storms will be over and done, and we will know what has happened. So today we need, well, first off, go to hashtag 2024 CW40, and you will see what other collages have been done with these same prompts. And we need a written signature, something from mythology or legend, something heavy, pattern paper in a neutral color, clear tape or masking tape, and a bit of yellow. So I will be doing all of these today. And as I told you last week, I have been to the ARC experience, and so my museum vibes are still holding true today because this piece, I feel like it has a museum vibe to it, and that's just the way it is. So we have this piece of neutral colored paper here. I mean, neutral is relative because your neutral may not be my neutral. But in any case, I consider this to be a neutral color. And I am going to use, if I can get it open, my glue wall to put this down. Okay, this comes out really, I'm not using the fine tipped today. I had to put it all back into the regular bottle, so it's really got a lot of glue coming out of that big nozzle, but that's okay. We'll spread it around. I don't like that big nozzle. That's one thing I don't like about it, but I had to get it out of the bottle it was in, which had a fine tip, because that was leaking. It's because, or actually I put the fine tip nozzle on this big bottle, and it fits, but it doesn't fit perfectly. So it was actually leaking a little bit, and I didn't like that. So I took that off. I could switch it over to that bottle, but I'm not yet anyway. I might one day. So we're using this paper as my background. Whoa, I just about missed my chair. I have a rolling around chair, and it went rolling. Okay, so this is part of my background. I'm going to use more of this paper to finish out the background. I'll need to probably trim it just a bit. So let's get this down. Yeah, this is a little bit watery, but it'll be okay. I think it'll straighten out well enough, and if not, then it'll be what it is. I won't do everything. But this background is a heavier card, so I wanted to use a little bit heavier glue. But I am going to then trim off this little ledge I have here, this little edge I have here. Very slim little piece. I'm going to trim that off right now, because the other pieces, because I just had to kind of piece this together, this background. So we have that. And it'll bow a little, but that'll get flattened out when the book is closed. And the glue is completely dried. Yeah, I'm not going to use that because it's just on that piece. It's a little, comes out a little too thick. So I will need to figure out something else on how to use that one. Okay, and the reason this is museum vibes for me is because it is talking about you needed something from mythology or a legend. And I had a hard time finding anything, but I do have this interactive book of mythology. So I took this. That would have been cool too. That would be cool, but I'm not. I took this and made a photocopy of a page that had a mythological character on it, and this is giving me museum vibes because this is going to sort of look like a museum exhibit. So we're going to use art glitter glue on the rest of this because the rest of this is lighter weight paper. Well, not this, but it's a smaller piece, so I'm okay with using this art glitter glue with it, and it comes out a lot finer, which is going to be better. I need to figure out how to use this other glue. I don't like that big, thick thing coming out, amount coming out. So this background is my neutral, my pattern paper in a neutral color. And this looks sort of textury, like it's got jute cords or some sort of netting or some sort of something on it that gives it a pattern. And I thought that looked rather ancient looking. And I am going to use the next thing, something from mythology. And I'm going to use this image that is of Athena, the goddess of wisdom. And that's from Greek mythology. And I think that's correct. Yes, because they named Athens. Athens, Greece is named after the goddess Athena. So this is from Greek mythology. And I'm going to use her as my something from mythology. And then I'm just adding this extra little piece that was on part of the page that I copied to get this, and then this was also on that. So all of this is just extras. So I want to put that at the top. I want to put this here like that. So I'm going to go ahead and get this at the top. What did I do? It's over here. So last year, my husband and I went on a cruise, and we went to Croatia, Montenegro, and Greece. And we went to 3 places in Greece: Olympia, and Athens, and I forgot what the other place was we went to. Can't remember. But anyway, we were in Greece, and we went to the Acropolis and climbed to the top to see the Parthenon. Awesome experience. Really enjoyed it. And it was just amazing to be in something that is in an area that is that old. And we just had a great time. My husband was totally in his element. He loves that ancient history stuff. Me, I don't necessarily want to read about it because it's totally kind of boring, but I like for him to give me a synopsis. He reads things, and then he gives me a synopsis of what it is he's read, so I don't have to read the whole thing. And he's a very fast reader, so he can get things read quickly, whereas I'm not a slow reader, but I'm not as fast as he is. So anyway, that is how we work, and it works out pretty well. So I'm going to put that up at the top. And then this was just a piece, and it says the birth of Athena. So I don't really know what this image is supposed to be about. You can't really tell much about it, but I just thought it was Greek looking, so I was going to put it on here. I'm debating, so I'm just going to put it, I'm not going to glue this all the way down yet. Because I'm debating about this little piece of trim. And all of this came from this mythology interactive book that I have. And so to me, this kind of is representative of a museum exhibit. I'm debating whether I want to put this here because I want to write in the same mythology book. There is a sample of the Greek alphabet from that time frame back in the BC, 500, 600 BC, whatever it was. And I thought I would write the word, this word, in Greek, the Greek letters, right across here. This is my practice sheet. And that says wisdom in the Greek alphabet. That's alpha, beta, omega, all of those names that you have, fraternities and so forth named after. And that's the letters that says wisdom. And I thought I might write this in pen up here. I'm not sure I'm going to do that, but I thought I would. But I kind of wanted to put this little piece of trim up here. And so maybe I could put it here like this. Maybe, I don't know. So then we have our mythical goddess here, the Athena, goddess of wisdom. And that's going to go there. So I've got something heavy. I am going to use these stickers that I have right here. And they are boulders, and this looks like a mountain. So I'm going to Mount Olympus, I think is see, I want to move this down so that this comes a little over the top of that. So let's do it like that. So it goes over the corner of that just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So that's going to be my something heavy is I'm going to call it that. I don't think it is Mount Olympus from this sticker sheet, but we're going to call it that. And so that will be an example of Mount Olympus, or it could be the Acropolis, which is also the top of a mountain. Well, not really a mountain. It's we had to climb a pretty good bit, and of course they've got steps and things to get up there. But that was very, very cool to be there, to just be there. Period. That was just a cool experience. So we enjoyed that very much. That was last year. Okay, so now that's something heavy. I'm going to add, a little bit more a few more boulders to this, because I have this bit here that I thought I would add to here like this, to just give it a little more of a landscape, what it might be around the mountain. And so I'll just kind of cut this off right here. It's a perfect place to cut off from that boulder right there. So the mountain and the boulders are heavy. So that's my something heavy. Stick that right down here. right along the edge, just like that. So that's my something heavy. Then a written signature. I have that here too. So this is I'm going to say it's a museum exhibit. And this exhibit was approved by J.E. Skrine or Screen or Shine or Shreen or whatever. Can't tell if that's an S-K, I think it's an S-K, S-K-R-I-N-E, so however you might say that. So, and I stamped this on another sticker that looks like tiles, these, and I stamped it on there, and I'm going to pull that off. Let's see. It's a sticker, so I know it'll come off, but I'm going to go ahead and trim this down, and then I want to ink around it. So let me do that before I pull it off. So I'm going to trim that off, and then I'm going to ink it with frayed burlap. And so I am saying that this person, this Shrine, whatever his name is, was the person who put this exhibit together. And so he has his name on there. Now, I don't think they normally do that, but I had to have a signature, so there you go. It is what it is, right? Let's see if I can get this loose. It is currently raining, and this is the rain before the storm, basically, because the hurricane has not yet hit Florida, and it won't get to Florida till 7 o'clock this evening, they're saying. And so, and there's my signature. Okay, now I need some tape, and it says clear tape or masking tape. I'm going to use this clear tape, which I have aged to look like aged tape, and that's what I'm going to use. So it's clear-ish, and that's clear enough for me. And I'm going to use that as if it is holding down this photo or this image. And that will be my clear tape. Little piece down here. I'm just going to put it like on the corner right here. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do there. So we have a written signature, something from mythology, something heavy, pattern paper in a neutral color, clear tape, and we have a bit of yellow in this image and in here, and the tape is yellowed. So I think I've got all of the prompts covered, but I want to write. So I don't know if I want to do this or not. If I had enough, I could do top and bottom of the word wisdom, but I don't have enough to do that. I had cut off some off the bottom of this, but it didn't look the same as this. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use it there or not. And over here, I'm going to add, this is the story of Athena. And I'm just going to put it over here because I wanted to have that with it. So I will make that happen at some other point. Okay, but right here, let's see, where's my ruler? I had a ruler out here somewhere. I was going to use this and make it be like a wall, but that didn't come out so well. That didn't work as well as I wanted it to, so I didn't do that. I had a ruler over here that I wanted to use because it was thin. I thought I put it back over here. I don't see it now. Interesting. Just had it. You know, the gremlins are at work again. They are always at work. Trying to move all my stuff around. Okay, I don't see it unless I dropped it in a different spot. But I don't see it. Well, shoot. Okay, so we'll have to do something else. We'll use a different ruler. And I just want it to be about, oh, I've got to finish gluing that down, don't I? Because I'm not going to use the other. So let's stick some glue under here. And finish gluing that down. And I think I've got to glue under the bottom here too. So it's currently raining. It's been raining since yesterday, which we had a cold front come through. That is the reason it's raining now. The rain we're having now is not part of the hurricane. That rain is yet to come. It's supposed to hit Florida at around 7, and sometime in the middle of the night, it will come our way up through Georgia. So we could very well lose power. They're saying that you probably will if you're where we are. Okay, so I want this to be about a 1/2 inch wide, this word, and I want it to be about in the middle of this blank area up here. I just feel like it needs something up here, and I thought, well, this would be kind of a cool thing to do. So we're going to draw a little light line here and here so I can keep my letters straight. And then I'm going to copy. Actually, I'm not going to copy from that. That was sort of my practice sheet. I'm going to copy it straight from the book here. And I'll show you what I'm copying it from. Let me get to the page. So here is part of the book. And this is the basics of ancient Greek. And here is the lettering for the words. Now, I have to alter it a little bit, because if you will look, if you can tell, I don't know if you can see it that close or not. You might could zoom in. Something dropped out. I need to put it back up. Okay, so I am going to copy this, and I am having to use, because there is not a letter. These are the Greek letters. Capital is first, then lowercase. Capital and lowercase, and then this is what the letter is called. You know, so it's alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa. You know, you've heard some of those names before. And there is no W. There is no just plain W, because here is our alphabet for these same letters, and there is no W. So there is an AW right here, and the small case letter for the AW looks sort of like a W, so that is what I'm using. So I'm having to alter it a little bit, because I don't know how they would have done it. So actually, let me just take this, because actually I did a pretty good job of writing this before, and that's about, that'll give me an idea of where I want to start this. Cool. So I can put it right up here, and I'm going to look at this just to make sure that I'm kind of doing it. I'm not going to do it very heavy in the pencil, and then I'm going to go over it with a Sharpie marker in black. That's what I'm planning on doing. So this is curled around, and then it's like a heart shape at the bottom, like that, close enough. Then the I is just a straight letter like this. It's just straight, no dot, no nothing. And all of these are the lowercase symbols. Okay. And then there's two lowercase symbols for S, which is sigma. And I'm using the one that looks the most like an S. One is sort of an O looking thing with a little curlicue on top. I wanted to use the one that looked more like an S, and it is big at the top and little bitty at the bottom, like that. No, it doesn't even go down like that. I need a different eraser. I don't like that eraser. Let's use this one. It doesn't even, I think I hit the camera, sorry. It does not even go down. It just kind of goes out. Yeah, just kind of goes out straight. And then, so WISD is next. And the D is right here, delta. And the lowercase is like a circle with a little hook on the top. So let's see how we can do that. It's like a little hook and then a circle. Okay, and then the O is here, and it is circle. It's not an oval, it is a circle. So that's close enough. And then the M is right here, and the lowercase is like an upside down backwards U with another little tail on it. So I'm just going to do like a U. And then this little tail just comes straight down here. Can I see that? I can't really even see that. And that I didn't do very well. It's not, it's more straight up than that. And it has a little, it's like a backwards U. So that is that. And now I need to get a marker. And I'm going to go back over it with a marker, and then I'll erase my lines. It's hard to see on this paper. That's not, probably not quite as, and there it is. Okay, I might have to go over it again because I don't know that you can see it very good. And that says wisdom in Greek, ancient Greek. So I need to make these a little thicker, a little darker. And I may still have to go over that again. But anyway, so that is my collage. So let's go over again. I think I left too much paper. I should have left a little more of a margin over here than I did. Let me see if I can get that down a little bit better. Getting fat. The book is getting fat. Yeah, I left this too thick right there. I don't know if I can cut it without messing things up, but at least this part I want to try to. I can also do this later. There. We'll see. I didn't get it. I don't want to do it too hard. Okay, but anyway, let's go over this again. And let me get this erased. Okay. So let's go over again. A written signature is this person's signature here who set up this exhibit, because it's approved by him. Something from mythology or legend, and this is the Athena, the goddess of wisdom. Something heavy is this mountain and these boulders. A pattern paper in a neutral color. So I think this tan is neutral and it has the pattern on it. Clear tape or masking tape, and so I use some of my artificially aged clear tape. And the bit of yellow, there's a bit of yellow here and a bit of yellow there. So that is my collage for this week. I hope you like this. Let me know if you think this looks like an exhibit to you. It sort of looks like what you might find in a museum that's depicting mythology. So let me know what you think. And I appreciate all of you who are subscribers. If you're not a subscriber and would like to be, please hit that notification bell and the subscription button to get further videos from me. And I appreciate all of those who have come. Hit the like button and also let me know what you think, because all of those things help the algorithm and help my videos to get out to more people. And I would appreciate it so very much if you would help me do that. So again, thank you for coming along. Appreciate every one of you. Give me a comment. Let me know if you think this looks like a museum exhibit to you. Hopefully the storm won't wash us all away and we'll be here the next time. So thanks for watching and we'll see you later. Bye.